I am Sarah Elizabeth Haines. I think technically on the computers it says I'm a sophomore, though this is my third year at Kutztown University, and I am a social work major. I was really surprised that she nominated me at all, because I think it's just kind of a young people thing, but we always discredit our success. So the PIMs, the PIMs, professional inventory meetings, it's a thing that every junior around year social work student has to perform. It is a meeting that evaluates social work students' knowledge of the practicing of social work. It evaluates not only their knowledge, but it also kind of evaluates the bachelor's degree program itself in how it's teaching students. And you talk about your future goals in social work, like what you want to do after you graduate or in your internships coming up. So it's kind of like this nerve-wracking process. The professors reassure you the whole time. They're like, we want you to pass. This isn't like some scary thing, but in doing so, it's still scary because you're a student and you're going to be in front of a board of social workers evaluating you for everything you know about social work, kind of. Um, but I think what I did well, you're allowed to bring notes and stuff. Um, and I did notes, but I feel like bringing notes would have brought me down, kind of. So I didn't really use them at all. I maybe looked at them 2 or 3 times. And I think they just kind of saw that I'm passionate about the things that I'm invested in. I said during my professional inventory that one thing I'm afraid of in the future of social work is that I care a lot. And I'm scared that I'm going to care too much about a certain case or a certain person, but I know that once I get into the field, I'll be able to create those boundaries and, not get consumed by the thing that I love, which sometimes is a good thing to be consumed by what you love, but not when it's at your own mental health risk. But I don't know, sometimes I'm still in disbelief that I got such a good grade on the PIMS. Um, I don't know, I like reach a loss for words. I think it's just that I am a really driven student and I really try a lot, and I'm just really glad to have been recognized. I love Essence Magazine. So, as I was saying before, financially struggling, kind of like I was on this one track where I was like, I'm just going to go to college and I'm going to pay for it and I'm going to be done with it. And I don't need to think about anything else. But eventually, I was with my sister at a coffee shop, and the girl behind the counter was like, "Oh my gosh, you seem so artsy. Why don't you check out Essence Magazine? I'm the vice president and I've made so many friends along the way, and my whole life has changed ever since joining." And so I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. And I just started going to the meetings and I found people that knew me. It's a lot like a family. It's it just kind of naturally happened where I started rooming with the president because they knew that I wanted to move out of my parents' house. And then like it trickled down where I was with the president and the vice president, and then the vice president became the president, and I became the vice president, and now I'm the president, and all the other people have moved out. And it's been really nice to have people who know what they're doing guide you along the way. I've been able to text them and message them now that they're gone. It's a lot of really fun collaboration. My favorite thing about Essence Magazine is that I'm able to empower other students by celebrating their art. And sometimes people struggle with like getting out there and being the center of attention. And because I've had experience in lots of different ways of public speaking, I kind of set the stage for them and I'll put a spotlight on them. I really love being able to see their faces when people recognize the things that they've made and the trials that they have overcome. And so a lot of Essence is kind of telling people little things that they can do to not only help the club, but inspire them as artists and get recognized for the hard work that they do all the time.